Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to...
It's Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Osimhen. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Akun is onto it in a flash. That is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good vision. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through, it's one-on-one! He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Akun, great vision. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Akun is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can they get it back? Howson gets it clear. No goals as yet. And it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. In towards the back stick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Ibrahimovic. And claimed it. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ferdinand cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He rises! That's a decent clearance. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bergomi. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes the shot! Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Ferdinand. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beckenbauer could move up a gear here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice sequence of passes, this. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Barnes proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of it.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi with a real chance here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Decent hit from there. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! Brilliant from Osimhen! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Dembele's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pullet picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Now the delivery. And out it comes again. Oh, there's a probing ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Osimhen. Beckenbauer. Pullet. And he was quick to react. And he's heaved it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Now it's Osimhen. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi's cross, he gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bullish header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Turan. Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Dembele. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He could be in here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely spread. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great ball, and he's in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Passing nice and neat. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Foot in. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 72
One
minutes,
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution in progress.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Osimhen. And that's gone loose. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They're up to 5 corners now. Terrific header! Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. The final 5 minutes. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shot, surely! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Minutes has been indicated.
And he's done it. There's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chance! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. 4 extra minutes added on. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, terrific save. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this Day 1 clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Corner it is. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Osimhen.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Probing pass.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Osimhen. Not the most accurate pass. Hullet. Osimhen! Yes, it's in! The breakthrough strike! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Chips it through. Cleared without hesitation. Hakimi. And here's Del Piero. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine shot. Messi!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. Del Piero with the cross. That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Rodri. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hakimi. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's well spotted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
El dorsal 14.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Great chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he welcomes it in. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Chiellini. Tries to pass it through. Priol deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been slipped through. He's free, he has got space. Delivered in. Only partially clear. Quality ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pull it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Oh, good-looking ball. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Zanetti. And it's Kaká. Zanetti has it in a wide position. He's got full. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yeah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was...
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Maldini.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Back into the middle. In by a terrific header. Oh, it rattles the bar. Finds him. And again! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lewandowski looking for options for movement, and it's made its way to him. Zanetti crosses, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Nesta. Oh, what a mistake! He's through, now is he in? And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
Oh, terrible mistake. It's Lewandowski! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
A header! that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7 será reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Hakimi. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day! This could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Puyol spots it and intercepts. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nesta. Passes short and sharp. Lewandowski. And it's Hullet. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Tika. Hakimi. Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That ball looks a good one. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por...
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great ball if he can get there. Face to face, shapes to shoot! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
Oh no, this does not look good. That has been slung wide. Toss to the back post. Buffon claims it, safe hands. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Osimhen. He's tried one! It's hit the upright. And now they can clear their lines. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Pele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dembele puts his foot on the gas. Thuram. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting.